coffee 100% on his own without you ever suggesting a thing. Here's the cool part. If you're anything like the thousands of women who have used this program already, you'll be blown away by how good he looks when he shows up at the coffee shop, how much work he put into looking strong and handsome for you, and the hopeful, romantic spark in his eye. Finally, you'll learn what to do after you get him back, and how to use texting to get him to literally shiver every time his phone vibrates. You'll use texting to set you up for more passion, desire, and love than you thought possible, and to give you the kind of relationship that makes your friends green with envy. Melanie from Ohio says, "When my boyfriend and I broke up, I was devastated. I thought I'd lost him forever, and he wouldn't talk to me no matter what I did. I used one of your intimacy booster texts and was shocked when he responded right away. We're talking again, and it's turning into more. Thank you, Michael." Stephanie from California says, "This thing is awesome. I used Text Your Ex Back, and suddenly my boyfriend is calling me, begging me to go out with him again. It feels amazing to have the shoe on the other foot. I might make him beg a little bit for more, though." And Teresa says, thank you. Text Your Ex Back worked when nothing else did. And those are just a few of the emails I receive every day from women and from guys after using this simple system. Can I promise you that you and your ex-boyfriend will live happily ever after just by using this system? Of course not. But I can promise you that if you grab this program and do what it says, you'll be able to open the door to his heart in a way you were never able to before. That you'll have a real chance of creating the kind of connection and love most couples only dream of, and that you'll know for once and for all whether you were truly meant to be. Okay, if you've watched this far through this video, it means you can feel how effective this is and how much you want this. So how do you get started? How much for the complete Text Your Ex Back system, plus my patented X texting formulas I promise you've never heard before? Honestly, it doesn't matter if he broke up with you yesterday or if you've been searching for a way to truly bring him back into your life for months or years. This is the only program like this in existence, so there's nothing to compare it to. I mean, sure, there are plenty of vague Get Your Ex Back programs out there that promise you the world but just give you vague advice about being more confident or being the fun girl he wants. But this is the only program in existence that does all the work for you, that takes away all the guesswork and the pressure to figure things out on your own. Text Your Ex Back shows you exactly what to say and when to say it, answers all of your questions, and makes it as easy as possible to get him back in your life and your arms and your bed. So let's just think of the alternatives you could try to get him back, or that you've already tried with embarrassing results. First, you could try to get him to agree to go to couples counseling with you. That will cost you at least $150 for each 1-hour session. But honestly, if you're watching this video, your chance to try to fix things with therapy and by talking them out is probably long gone. Next, you could try to buy him back into your life. You could try to surprise him by getting him a gift that shows him how you really feel and hope beyond hope that he'll take you back. But how is it going to feel when you find your hopes of a romantic reconciliation totally dashed when he refuses to meet up with you, how much anger and hurt he keeps holding on to, and how little of an effect on him your gift actually has? You could try making a big production out of changing who you are for him. To do that, you'll have to go into debt to buy a new wardrobe, put on a big show of how much fun you're having without him, and basically try to trick him into thinking you're a whole new woman, the girl of his dreams. You'll cut your bank account to the bone doing this, and even if it works, it won't. Do you really want him falling for an act when there's an alternative that lets you get him back while being 100% you? Let me ask you a question. Do you love this man? Seriously, do you love him? Do you feel deep in your heart that he's the one, the man who was meant for you and you were meant for him? Do you know how rare that is? Do you know how low the odds are that you'll ever even meet another man like that again? Years from now, when you're looking back, when you find yourself still alone and looking, or worse yet, have settled for someone else, how are you going to feel if you could have gotten him back, gotten past the fights and the anger and the lies and the bull just by pushing a few buttons on your cell phone, and you didn't do it? It's hard for a lot of women to believe, but having a great relationship with a man, having the relationship your girlfriends are envious of, and where you wake up every day remembering how lucky you are, is really just about doing a few little things right. As I showed live on television on Rachel Ray, when I made every woman in the audience gasp and sent shivers down Rachel's spine, the techniques I teach in Text Your Ex Back work very well. And because I know how much it hurts right now, and because I want you to experience the results for yourself, I'm going to let you try out Text Your Ex Back